Hi, so today we are going to talk about Desperate Housewives versus Pretty Little Liars. It's going to be fun. Okay, so when I graduated college, I had all the summer pretty much doing, like, literally nothing. I mean, I was stay-at-home wife, I guess. But really, like, after a few months, you were just, like, done. Anyway, so I started watching a lot of TV shows, soap operas, and all of that kind of stuff. And my friend was like, oh, I love Pretty Little Liars! So I was like, okay, I'll check it out. Anyway, it was a very bad idea. Why? Because you watch the first episode and you're like, oh my god, I don't know who that A is. I want to know why she died. I mean, the girl that died. You know what I'm talking about, right? Anyway, so you watch first season, you watch second one, you watch third one, and the fourth. So you're like, oh, finally I can find who the A is. And then you're like, last episode, and you're like, yeah, so pretty much you didn't see that. You still, like, I still don't know who the A is. Like, who the freaking A is? Yeah, I have to sleep with that. And they're like, this 4 little teenager girls, which they say that they're like 15, 16, but really, like, they have some really big issues. For example, first one is like 15, her parents are divorcing, yeah, all that kind of stuff, but then she goes to this bar and meets this dude to sleep with them, and then it turns out that it's her teacher. Like, really, girl? You're gonna sleep with your teacher? Yeah, that doesn't stop her. She keeps sleeping with him. And then, like, it goes more than he's like creepy dude, and then now the one is like, oh, I'm so smart, and then like started dating this weirdo. Don't get me wrong, weirdos are cool, but like, it doesn't fit in the movie. Anyway, so it's like a lot of drama, which is fine, but in the end, it's like, I don't know what just happened there. Like, what the heck? What? You don't, because like they bring back and forth all those characters and you're like, but I forgot his name, and I'm like, we don't care. Yeah, that happens. Anyway, so besides that, there's just like lots of things and you're like, I don't know what's happening. It's like, I would say it's not real. Like, from 1 to 5, this movie is about like 3 or 2. Just because they have some cute boys there. That's about it. And, oh yeah, the weirdest thing is their outfit. Like, if I will have a teenager girl who's like 15, no, she's not gonna be dressing up like that. Like, where the heck their teachers or peers are looking? When I was 15, I was very honest. Yeah, that's bad. Anyway, so besides that, they're like all this fighting and drama again, and like they kill a bunch of people like all the time. I mean, sometimes it's cool, but sometimes it's like, okay, I'm not gonna even get attached to that character because he or she will probably die next episode. Kind of. Well, no, the main characters, obviously, they're like almost dead, but then someone saves them and they're like, oh, I'm almost died, or like someone hit me with a car, but I survived. Like, please, give me a break. So, that's Pretty Little Liars. I would suggest that if you're a really 15-year-old one, go watch it. It's gonna be fun. But if you're a little bit older, like, don't get addicted to that crap. Okay, so you might be wondering why I actually put like Pretty Little Liars and Desperate Housewives together. There is a reason. So I watched Pretty Little Liars a little while ago, and then I watched a bunch of other TV shows and movies, and then I was like, oh, I've never seen Desperate Housewives. Like, I remember some pretty actors there, and I'm like, oh, well, let's watch it. So after first season, I was like, oh my gosh, they have a lot of similar things with Pretty Little Liars. So I was thinking, and I was like, you know, so Pretty Little Liars is like teenager version, and then Desperate Housewives is like married version. I mean, adult, I guess. It's like another 4 girls in their first episode, their best friend dies, and they're like, oh, we loved her so much, and we never knew her secrets, but she knew all of our secrets. And then she all of a sudden died, and her husband is so weird, and like her son is apparently super sick, and they're like all this crap there. It's like, oh my gosh, they have so many secrets. Where all this came from? Yeah, anyway, so they started trying to figure out why she killed herself and what was going on with her life. Why? Oh my gosh, she had this secret, and apparently she had this secret daughter, and apparently that happened, and that, and that, and that. So you're like, why? But besides all this like weird secret stuff, and again like 4 girls trying to figure it out, and they like trying to be good, but they're not. Meaning that like trying to help, but they're not really helpful. Like, okay, people, if there's like someone dead, I would go to police. I don't know about you, but me personally, I don't really like feel comfortable solving a murder by my own. But you know, as a friend, well, still, you're not a freaking detective. Like, calm yourself down. But no, not a TV show, of course. So they do start like figuring things out, and they found out about secret daughter, and they found out about and then like one daughter started like one of the characters' daughter started dating this weirdo guy that was his mother who killed. Anyway, it's pretty complicated. One thing that I like about the show is that you do have like a lot of women's psychology there. Does that make sense? Anyway, it's like women war, and they're like show that. Kind of exciting. It's like they try to figure things out, and they like fight, but they like friends, and they have like all these things, and they have their own issues, and they want to keep their secrets, but they finally end up telling them. Like, really, it's the same thing like in Pretty Little Liars, but just like teen version. And I guess another thing that I like about that show is that it's more realistic. Like, no, oh my gosh, I'm gonna kill you, and I know everything. It's kind of getting to that point where it's just like, okay, that's not true. Like, you can't know everything about the whole freaking town. But in Desperate Housewives, they do make it more realistic, which I think I'm more comfortable with watching. Because seriously, like, a few days after I finished watching Pretty Little Liars, I was like, oh, I see A. And I'm like, no! Yeah, I'm just kidding. I wasn't like that at all. Anyway, so this is my review, my personal opinion about that show, and I hope you liked it. And I hope you will check it out and see if it's true what I told you or not. And also, you can put your opinion down in comments, and also if you like. So this is, you pick your choice. Do you like more Desperate Housewives or Pretty Little Liars? And if you know who the A is, please tell me. Like, I can't wait to freaking know who that person is. Well, I think that's it for today, and I hope to see you next week.